on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Yeah, Dante, a three-level scorer. That time the defense concedes the mid-range, so he takes it.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. And it's Green, missing. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Signature move by Butler right there. Strong drive, followed by the finish through contact. That's him in a nutshell.
To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Miller with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now where? Defended by Duren.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For three, Caldwell-Pope. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's SGA. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Caldwell-Pope. Duren. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy works and how skilled he is at it.
And you could see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Now, here's Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
An effortless range. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
Good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Miller. Here's the three. Dort grabs the miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Both free throws good from SGA.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now Butler. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. 11 feet away. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That one on Dort.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Pass to Miller. From deep. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 7. And the second quarter about to get
15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
There's the pick. Pass to Merrill. Outside Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you see the quick first step, right, guys? Butler catches the defender out of position, gets himself to the charity stripe.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Where, no good. Butler with the ball. He's got 8. From deep, Johnson.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Now, DiVincenzo, a guy who's absolutely going to sprint the floor if he sees an opportunity.
Now, here's Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Rebounded by Allen.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Butler making it happen inside.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
There's a good screen. Ware up top. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Ware, no good. To the right side. And here is Butler. He's got 10. Pass to Salon. Back to Butler. Here's Merrill. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now Ware. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter. Indoors, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
And we don't talk about guys like Tony Allen enough. Defense first players, but they're key if you want to win games in this league.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ware throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Duren.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
58 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Allen. Got a piece of it. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Oh, you can see the swagger and the body language. Jimmy Butler is cooking, and he's letting the defense know it.
Here's Ware. It's blocked. 3-on-3. Back to Butler. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Duren. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
41.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's SGA. They set the pick. Pass to DiVincenzo. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise. Now
Butler. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Butler with the ball. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here is Miller, defended by Dort. Now here's Butler. Back to Miller. And here is Duren. Misses in close. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Guys, we've seen this. Jimmy Butler has the ability to take over games, and he's doing it right now.
Pass to Claxton. Now SGA. Over in the corner, Claxton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here comes Shea. And the dunk by SGA.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson the screen. Butler attacking. And Johnson is good for the 3. Johnson's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Ware. And that comes off the assist by SGA. 10 points for him.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Johnson outside. Outside Butler. Johnson right side. From deep three-point territory. They get it back. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's SGA. 44 seconds left to play in the third. And a miss there off the inbound. Merrill gets the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. SGA on the wing. Misses the wing J.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Shot to stop the run. And Henderson lays it in.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
To me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
The away team.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The visitors with the ball. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Outside SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Allen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. SGA on the wing. Duren pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Green. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Ware. Allen outside. Back to SGA. SGA double team. And Allen slams it in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Now here's Butler. Caldwell Pope outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Away team ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. No good on the three.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Miller outside. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
He's off on the second. And here is Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Duren pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Ware. Here's DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Butler outside. Green outside. He's off from 3.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 feet out. Counting.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Duren pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Knocks down the 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Butler.
Second team foul. Tony Allen. Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
As simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by SGA. Now DiVincenzo. They double him with Green. Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. SGA double team. Oh, and right time and right place defending there. "40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Miller with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
To the away team.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing.